Hello, and welcome to StarryManifestations. I'm Eve, a metaphysical artist and spiritual creator focusing on symbol creation, contemplation, and manifestation. I am here to help guide you on your journey to unlock your inner knowing through spiritual art therapy. In my couple videos so far, I have started to introduce my mystical artwork and the philosophy behind them. So as a reference, please check out my two videos, Sigils, A Brief History and Starry Manifestations, as well as my metaphysical journey so far to get caught up. But for now, I will just let you know that I create sigils, symbols that hold meaning and contemplative power. In today's video, I am starting Sigil series, where I will be posting a video for the sigils I have created behind me, explaining some of the meanings that I have implemented, as well as how they have become tools for perspective shifting, and how they themselves and their meanings have shifted over time. So please, grab a seat, grab a coffee, and come join me. You are most welcome in this space. I am starting the sigil series with the sigil titled Heart. It displays well the complexity of thought and beauty that I like to implement in these pieces of art, and although I try not to favor any one over the other, I do have an urge to call it a favorite. So let's begin. When I started on this, my initial thought was that I wanted to create something related to love. One important thing to note is that I think it is key to not get too focused on the surface of what it is that you want to manifest, but to get down to the essence of it. So for example, at the time when I made this, I was dating someone and really liked them, so naturally my impulse was to create something related to that person because I wanted to go well with that person and I wanted to express what I was feeling in direct relation to them. I knew though that if things did not go as expected and we did break up, it would discourage me from trying to get what I want in future through sigil contemplation, since that fate would be contradicting this one's intent. So I thought, how can I create something that is not looking at the surface of what I want, but is beneath, at the essence of what it is that I want? So I started to think about the qualities and dynamic that I desired, rather than a specific person, so I would draw on the energy I wanted to focus on. That is how I proceeded. Anyway, the image that first flashed to my mind was a silhouette of the center shape you see here, a heart with a piece of it seemingly broken off. I started from there and added the signature eye, connecting a trail from the enlightening sun below, upwards toward the broken section into the unknown above. The eye is betwixt the celestial depictions on either side, showing different aspects. On the left is a fiery sunlight-streaked sky with a filigreed structure grounded below, representing, of course, structure and stability. Above are some mysterious objects in the planet-speckled sky. Here are unidentified flying objects, representing the adventure hovering nearby, suggesting you'll be taken to the mysterious and wondrous unknown. On the opposite side shows the celestial heavens, sprinkled with stars and planets, destinations for trying challenges and joyous occasions. Suspended in the upper corner is a vortex portal, echoing once more that the unknown is to come. At each corner of the sigil, you see different shapes. Sometimes adding certain basic shapes comes from an intentional meaning or from a subconscious flash of how to compose the overall sigil. These different shapes represent different aspects of love, or aspects of the dynamic of the relationship that links you to the rest of the outer universe. Also surrounding the heart are braces, or so they are termed as grammatical punctuation symbols. Braces represent unity, support, and protection, securely guarding the vulnerable yet powerful heart. There is no opening among its links except for a single opening where this star, suspended above the broken section, is hanging. Whether it is letting the star in from outside or letting it ascend from the heart itself, it is there, with space for its existence. Now what is it doing? It is connected to the heart on the broken side by 4 golden threads that also encircle the orbit of the star. Could this be the star supporting the heart, or perhaps healing it, or something else? This is a good example of a detail not having fully developed its meaning in my conscious mind, so it is something I can meditate and further glean meaning on. Or perhaps it means different things at different times in my life as I ponder on it. What do you see? And that concludes my full summary of the symbolism of this sigil. As you can see, there is a lot going on within this single image. In this series, I will be explaining, as I have today, how I have developed each sigil's composition through the meanings embedded from within my mind, but I hope that once you get the idea of how I come to meet the meanings in each image, that you feel comfortable relating to it and finding your own meanings. The specifications I have laid out are simply a guide, here to help you should you need assistance, but perfectly capable of fading into the background if you want to find something else within the form created. Ultimately, I always try to implement positive intent and energy in these images, so whatever you interpret should be within that realm. That's all for today. If you're interested in purchasing or sharing this sigil or any others, please come find me at my store on Etsy, StarryManifestations. Also, you can message me or check me out on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. If you enjoyed this or would like to share any light or encouragement my way, every like, comment, or subscription is special to me. So please do engage if you so wish. Today's comment question is, what do you see in this sigil, the heart? Thanks so much for joining me. I'm looking forward to seeing you next time. With light and love, blessings to all.